Today, we're going to be talking about worship and hope and how the two are aligned and how worship can bring us hope. So that's my first question to you. How do you feel like worship can help bring us hope in times that we're in need? Because I feel like it's special. It's in a unique way more than anything else. Worship brings us hope.
Yeah, no, I think that you kind of got to go back to the basics for it. Like the reason God created us was to worship Him.
Right.
So the moment that we start operating in our purpose, then we start seeing the will of God being lived in our life, and through that, I think hope is just a product of living in the will of God.
Yeah,
and just
that's
being,
good.
and being who you are created to be. So yeah, worship in general is a hopeful thing. You're looking to a God that has everything that you need with all wrapped up in one. So you can look to Him and you can find hope in any area, any situation, and believe for
Yeah,
it. You know? So,
that's good. Get our focus off ourselves and onto God when worshiping. What about being in the room? I feel like there's something special about being in a worship room like this, worshiping corporately with other people. How do you feel like that brings us hope?
where two or three are gathered, there is the Lord. The Lord is there.
That's right.
And so think about, you're walking into a room with people who are very similar to you, dealing with struggles and issues and different things like that. And one of the best things about the corporate worship setting is that it's community.
Yeah.
And so you can look to the person next to you and know that they're dealing with something, just like you're dealing with something, but yet they're worshiping the Lord. So within that, I think it honestly pushes people to be like, you know, if they can do it, then I know that I can do it too.
Yeah.
And so then through that, like it inspires hope, because it's like everybody, no matter what they're going through, they're worshiping, so I can worship as well. So it's an encouraging thing, but also like brings hope through that, you know.
For sure.
So
yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I think one of the best services that we have for that is our first Wednesday service. What sets apart our first Wednesday service? What makes that so much different?
What sets apart our first Wednesday, honestly, I think that is just the simple ability to surrender. We have more time. We have more time to just be at the feet of Jesus.
Extended worship.
You know, and so anytime that you can get at the feet of Jesus, you're doing something right. You're definitely doing something right.
That's
so
good.
So the fact that we extend worship and we pray, it almost like one of those, the thing that it aligns us with the will of God. You know what I'm saying? So when you are aligned with the will of God, when people are, you know, the world always trying to pull us away from anything that is Christ-centered. And so anytime that we can get and we can sit at the feet of Jesus and align our focuses, our mind with Him, through that, I think it brings hope, because you allow God to speak into your life.
Yeah, that's good.
When you can just sit at His feet, you allow Him to speak into the situations that you feel are bigger than you, or overwhelming or whatnot. And through that, He can speak hope to you. Even like the prayer focuses that we have throughout that night, they're so powerful, because they're real life things that we're praying about.
People need.
And people need. And so even if you don't even know what you need, I'm guarantee you something is going to be said within that service that's going to be like, I need that. And that's the hope that I need to continue on for the rest of my week.
That's good. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of things we could do on a Wednesday night, and not many of them are going to bring us hope.
Right.
But yeah, I would encourage everyone tomorrow night to come to First Wednesday. 7 o'clock starts. We got kids, and man, it's going to bring you hope if you're down, if you're discouraged, even if you're doing great. It's a great place to be.